The Clockmaker's Curse. In a quiet, mist-covered village where time seemed to pause, there lived an old clockmaker named Elias. He was a silent man, known for his precision, solitude, and the haunting beauty of his clocks. His shop stood at the end of a cobblestone street, always dimly lit, always ticking. But Elias had a secret. Every clock he made stole something. A whisper, a breath, a second from your soul. The villagers didn't know this, of course. They only knew that when they brought home one of Elias's creations, they slept more deeply. Dreams became vivid. Some said they heard whispers at night, calling them by name. Elias lived alone, speaking only to his clocks, each one named and spoken to like a child. "Tick for me, Lucia," he'd whisper. "Chime with grace, Benedict." No one ever dared ask why. One cold October night, a young girl named Mira wandered into the shop, drawn by the soft glow behind the dusty glass. She was curious, not afraid. Elias looked up from his work and smiled, a rare, eerie thing. "I don't have money," she said plainly. Elias tilted his head. "Not all things are bought with coins." He handed her a pocket watch. It was small, silver, and engraved with strange runes. "Take it," he whispered, "but never wind it." She did. That night, Mira couldn't sleep. The watch ticked, even though it was still. Tick, 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 louder and louder, until it echoed in her mind. Then at midnight, it stopped, and the whispers began. They weren't scary at first. They spoke of memories, her childhood laughter, her grandmother's voice, her first secret. But then they turned darker. Regret, guilt, forgotten fears. Each night, the watch peeled away another layer of her mind. Desperate, Mira returned the next day. "I want to give it back," she said, placing the watch on his counter. "You already wound it," Elias said quietly, "with your attention." The clocks around the room began to chime, in disharmony. Their hands spun backward, shadows shifted in the corners. Mira turned to run, but the door had vanished. "You see," Elias said, eyes glowing faintly, "time doesn't move forward in this shop. It unravels." She screamed. No one saw Mira again. But a new clock appeared in Elias's window the next day. Tall, elegant, and if you listened closely, you could hear a girl's soft breathing behind the glass. Years passed. The village grew quiet. Fewer people came to the shop, but Elias didn't mind. The clocks kept him company. Then one day, a traveler arrived. He entered the shop, wiping the snow from his coat. "Are you the one who traps souls?" he asked bluntly. Elias looked up, unfazed. "I preserve time." The traveler slammed down a cracked watch. "My sister came here, Mira." Elias stood. The clocks stopped. Outside, the wind howled. "You seek her," Elias said. "Then you must offer something greater than what she gave." The traveler pulled a blade. Elias smiled. "Very well," and the clocks began to scream. No one knows what happened next. But now, there are two new clocks in the window. One ticks softly. The other whispers a name every night. Mira. "Time is not a river, but a mirror," Elias once said. "And some mirrors are better left unbroken."